It was at the Cardiff Millennium Stadium that my love affair with Madonna hit the rocks. I'd been a material girl, desperately seeking something, and the soundtrack to my life until that night in 2008 had been provided mostly by Madge. Sadly, she stepped out on stage late, gave a lackluster 45-minute performance, only connected with the audience at La Isla Bonita, and then, without an encore, left. My adoration had left with her. Perhaps I was growing old or growing up, but I was fed up. She had sung Hung Up, and I'd momentarily felt a bit better. I left feeling betrayed, yet the lyrics to her song Nobody Knows Me would not stop playing in my head on repeat. I've had so many lives since I was a child, and I realise how many times I've died. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me. That's how I felt in my life, misunderstood, lonely, like I kept living the wrong life and was an actress in a play I had not realised I had auditioned for. This pattern had been playing out for longer than I could remember. While struggling through depression and using cognitive behavioural therapy, CBT, to get off the meds, I realised I had felt like that forever. I had come through so many life events and losses that my CBT therapist marvelled at my ability to be merely depressed and disconnected without going the whole hog and developing dissociative identity disorder as a way of coping with the many challenges I faced. My therapist wanted to do a case study. I wanted to feel happy. I wanted to feel alive. I wanted to sleep well at night without Zopiclone and have a sense of centeredness during the day that wasn't courtesy of citalopram. So many people, especially baby boomer women, the squeezed middles, feel like this. Perhaps you've felt it many times, as I have done in my life. Just when I think I have it all figured out, life has a habit of throwing a new curveball. Now, however, these balls just sail on past me, or I catch them, use them, or throw them back. I am walking, talking evidence that no matter what happens, you can get your life back. What's more, with these life lessons and transformational therapy techniques, you can go way beyond just recovery mode and re-envision and re-engineer not just a good life, but an outstanding life full of passion, joy, balance, and fun. A consciously planned life where you grow continuously and with ease due to having a toolkit of emotional and physical fixes that can make you bulletproof. In other words, you can reset your life again and again. Back in the early 80s, I hitchhiked around Ireland with my boyfriend at the time. We were studying Irish literature. He had a penny whistle and would sit by whichever road in the middle of nowhere we were stranded on and screech out a terrible tune. We had a backpack each and very little money. It did not matter, as we managed to hitch lifts at each stage of the journey. Often, the drivers were not going to where we had planned, but we went anyway. There were no Airbnbs then or mobile phones, and a night in a field full of cows never appealed. My favourite lift came when we were deep in County Clare, far from anywhere and getting a tad concerned about dusk falling. A battered old van came into view. I flagged him down. He was charming. I said where we were headed and asked if we could hitch a ride. The priceless reply came, "Jesus, if you want to go there, then you don't want to be starting from here."